We got $80 to play? And the whole $80. What do you mean let me hold $80? What the hell are you asking me for money? I can't borrow $80. No. I'm not even borrow, I need it.
But ain't y'all married? I don't think that should be a back and forth conversation.
I feel so offended that you asking me for money. Why are you asking me? Are you joking? You gotta be.
I feel offended that you can't lend me $80. I just need 80.
Get out of here. That's weird. No, I'm not. No.
You're not even asking what I need it for. Or I just can't.
I don't get it. What be the problem with women holding their men down when they need it? Like, y'all don't think he ever can come down? Like, y'all think they always up? Like, you don't think they ever need help?
My money? What money? I got no money. What you mean? No.
You got $80 tonight.
Not tonight. No.
Alright, bet. Where you at?
And y'all know if it was the opposite way around, he would have been every kind of broke man under the sun. Am I tripping or no?
I have kids, but I'm not a person that particularly likes to date people with kids anyways. So,
Why is it?
I don't like to deal with drama.
Yeah, it's a lot of guys that they don't want to date women with kids. What you say? You
That's not a
saying
man,
drama?
Well, let me pick it up from that.
Yeah,
That's not a man.
So he less than a man because he don't want to take care of somebody else's seeds? Girl. So men can't have standards.
Men that don't date women with kids, I understand where they're coming from, because don't no man want to play Mr. Cleanup guy, right?
Why not?
What is it that you can offer me that you haven't given to another man?
Oh my goodness.
That's the reason why I'm saying that, because one, you shared your youth, your fertility, and your womb with another man. So why should I give up my resources to take care of your kids?
Are you serious right now?
Yes, I'm being very serious.
Now, girl, you said that you didn't want to date somebody with kids. And then now that he done laid the facts down and you realize you ain't at the top of the food chain, your attitude shifts.
That's some bullshit. If you are a man that has children, to say that to a woman that has children, it almost sounds it's narcissistic as hell.
Okay, let me ask you this. How are your kids are going to be an asset to me if I was dating you?
I would never date a man that ever asked me no craziness like that.
See?
I would never. Because you would never ask me how my kids would be an asset to you.
But now, real talk, a woman will benefit more than a man if he don't have no kids because he's going to take care of your kids. So now you got a second person that's helping you out with your kids, regardless if you want it or not. You in a relationship with him, so he's around them all the time. So he's not gaining anything from it, but you're gaining everything from it.
That's the thing.
That's insanity.
So do you want a man to come in there and share his resources with your kids? Yeah.
What is the resources that he's sharing with my children?
His finances.
I don't need them.
Because Vic, that's cap. If a man is dating a woman at some point in time, Vic, a woman is going to want a man to share his finances in the household.
Regardless if you need his finances or not, his finances gonna come into play because him paying the mortgage, paying the bills, all of that, he's still gonna pay higher utility bills because there's more people in the household. So regardless of what you say, he still have to, come out for that extra money. And it's different because if a man has kids and a woman be with him, they don't see his kids like that. And most of the time the kids don't live there. So it's definitely a different ball game when a woman has the kids versus a man having kids. Now I know there are some single daddies, but majority of the time, they kids don't live with them.
Here's a fact. Women who do jobs in male-dominated fields, 9 times out of 10 outperform men in those jobs. Yeah. That sounds good? Yeah. That's a fact I made up. I'm glad y'all like it.
And I was about to say, hey, I know some jobs that are not, the industry is 90%. The industry is 80%. I need to see you out there on the field.
My husband is number one in my life, above my parents, above my brother, above my best friends, above every single other person in this world. My husband is number one. If we were to have children, same answer. Because the reason that those children are there is because of my husband. You can disagree with me all you want. I don't care. This is my relationship. This is the way that I want to live my life. My husband comes before anybody else. I made a vow, forsaking all others for as long as I live. That man is my ride or die. I truly think that in relationships, your spouse should be before everybody else. At the end of the day, that man's opinion is truly the only one that matters in my life. Yes, I value everybody else's opinion, but that man is number one. And I know for a fact that he would answer the exact same way, that I come before everybody else in his life. God, spouse, everybody else. If your spouse is not number one in your life, maybe you should think about that. Why is that? Reevaluation is probably a smart idea.
Hey, you. I gotta tell you something. Oh, whoa. Already. Okay, now I don't really want to. Yeah, have a good night.
I approached this girl, she dismissed me before I could even speak. So I walked away. Most guys wouldn't. And here's the real reason why. Most guys think they tolerate disrespect because they don't have options. That's not it. You tolerate it because you're still trying to prove something to the girl who rejected you in high school. Every time a woman is dismissive, rude, or condescending, your brain sees it as an opportunity. If I can win her over, if I can make her like me despite how she's treating me, it proves I'm not that invisible kid anymore. So you stay, you chase, you rationalize her poor behavior. Maybe she's having a bad day. Maybe I said something wrong. Maybe if I just try harder. But here's the truth. You're not staying for her. You're staying to rewrite a story that already ended. And it's destroying you. Because every time you accept disrespect, you're reinforcing the belief that you don't deserve better. You're telling yourself, this is all I can get, so I'll take it. I used to do this myself. I'd get dismissed, insulted, ignored, and I'd keep trying. Not because I liked her, but because getting her to change her mind would prove I wasn't worthless. Then I realized I'm not that kid anymore. I don't need her validation. I don't need to prove anything. The moment you walk away from disrespect, you're choosing yourself over the ghost of who you used to be. And that's when everything changes. Because women can sense when you're chasing validation versus when you actually value yourself. And they're only attracted to the latter. So the next time she's rude, dismissive, or disrespectful, don't try to win her over. Just walk away. Not because you're angry, but because you're done proving yourself to people who don't see your value. You're not that invisible kid anymore. So stop acting like you are. Comment done if you're ready to walk away.
How to manipulate your Latina girlfriend or wife, part 1. Use their jealousy and nosiness against them. Before I give an example, click follow and like. This is an ongoing series and you're going to want all these tips. Let's say you're in a situation where she wants to go out to dinner, but you'd rather her just cook. The first thing you want to do is find a restaurant beforehand with a really attractive waitress that she's jealous of. Then, when she wants to go out and eat, go back and forth with her for a little bit. You don't want to immediately give in because that'll get her suspicious, but going back and forth for a little bit and then say, stop and think, you know what, actually, I think I want to go to Tony's. Let's just say that's the name of the restaurant. She'll immediately think, wait, why did he give in so easily? She'll rack her brain and try to find out, and then she'll be like, oh, it's that girl. Before she says anything, you want to say, oh, I know you said the reason why you don't want to cook is because you're tired. You know what? I'll actually go to Tony's myself and I'll pick up food for you. You don't have to worry about it, babe. I'll just go. And now she's going to say, wait, why do you want to go to Tony's? Because of that girl? And then you're going to go back and forth about that for a little while. And then she'll say, you know what? Actually, let's go to Tony's. I'm going to go with you. Now, this is the hardest part to pull off. You want to immediately be enthusiastically supportive and say, you know what? Actually, yes, I do want you to go with me to Tony's. Now, a Latina's like a shark where the most important thing you need to do is to disorient them. When they're disoriented, they're going to be in a phase like this where they're just playing out this 18-dimensional chess so much that they completely lose track of what's up and what's down. And they're going to be like, I don't know what game he's playing here. I don't know why he wants me to come to this restaurant with this incredibly attractive woman. You know what? I'm not even going to try to figure it out. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to cook at home so he can go out. So her, by trying to outsmart you, has actually just outsmarted herself, and you're now eating at home and not spending money for dinner. You're welcome. That deserves a follow, doesn't it?
Go 50-50. Listen, I ain't mad at it. The internet can never make me feel bad about being open to going 50-50 with a man, my man. Why? Especially when I'm doing 100 right now by my lonesome. Why would I want somebody to pick up 100 and they got 100? I need my man to be able to enjoy the fruits of his labor. I always had me 100. I'm going to have me 100 with or without a man. 50-50. That's child's play. If a female feels some type of way about that, that's because she ain't got it in the first place.
She cut off Pound Town, and if she wanted to, she would. I keep getting comments from women saying there's always a reason why it's been turned off. Maybe he didn't do something, or maybe he did something and it rubbed her the wrong way. That's fine. But if there's no communication from said wife to said husband for the thing that occurred, then how do you expect anything to be resolved? Like, men are not mind readers. If he did something to you that like set you off and you don't have a conversation with him, or, you know, you asked him to do something and he put it off and probably forgot about it, and you don't remind him again, you just get angry and punish him by not having sex with him, that is childish behavior. That is literally childish behavior. You are punishing your husband in the bedroom because he did something to make you not want it anymore. And instead of being an adult, being a grown-ass woman, and going to your man and saying, babe, you did this, I didn't like it, can we please figure out a better solution to this because this is how it made me feel. But y'all don't want to hear that conversation, do ya? Because honestly, if you just keep doing what you're doing, you're training your man that you no longer respect him, you no longer want a relationship with him, and he is turning off. So all of the things that you're used to getting, him showing up, being emotionally available, being your emotional punching bag, he's going to stop doing those things for you. Because you can't get out of your own damn head and be a woman and go to your man and say, hey, this happened, I didn't like it, can we please come to a resolution with this? It's really not that hard. Men are very simple, and they're mostly understanding too. So if you tell him that something bothers you, he's probably going to try and fix it and correct it. There's no need to turn a man off in the bedroom. Absolutely no need when you're married to him. That is your wifely duty. He has needs just like you have. Why is it okay for him to keep meeting your needs, but you're no longer meeting his? It's a double standard, sweetheart. Do better. If you like my content, please like, share, and follow. Love yas.
In one breath, these modern women say, oh, I want a man that communicates effectively. And in the next, it's not even a breath. It's because they're not even saying anything. They not saying anything. They're just sitting there looking. Modern women try to use their energy, and they think they Dragon Ball Z, or they a Pokemon or something like that, where they can use some sort of telekinesis. Abracadabra use telekinesis. And so a man is automatically gonna know what you're thinking instead of just opening your mouth. Or they use fire, flamethrower, Charizard, and they just start flaming and getting mad and going crazy. Men are so mad. Men are so angry. They can't control their anger. You know, but they be the same one. You know what's funny? What's funny is you don't do that. And then for the next 2 or 3 hours. And that's the first wave. And then another 30 minutes. And then when we going to bed. And then the next day. And mind you, when y'all at dinner. Again and again and again and again. Oh, whew, I really had to get that out of my system. Okay. So basically what you're trying to tell me is you don't know how to communicate effectively. And you're emotionally immature.
Ladies, this is what you should ask yourself before you ask your man, that man, because he ain't yours yet. Before you ask that man for anything, you should ask yourself, what am I bringing to him to ease or make his life better? That's what value is. If you can't answer that question, you don't deserve anything yet. What has that man said in the way that you bring him value? If it's only, let me take you to dinner, let me take you to eat, let me do, why does he want to keep serving you if there's no service back? It is the law of reciprocity. What can you do to support that man? And that is the problem with these modern day women. It is all I, me, take. You got to be careful who you give to, because takers don't know when to stop. These people they're ruining this generation. It's literally ruining the generation.
In another reality, I would have been marrying him. Okay, where's this about to go? Or him. Okay, I guess we all have exes. Wait, is she wearing the same outfit? Or him. Okay, we just invited all of our exes to the wedding. Or him. Okay, what is happening? Or him. Wait, is he dressed like the Columbia movie lady? Or even them? No, those are like your daughters. No, come on. But in this reality, he wrote me a poem and directed the film. Isn't that like the third guy? Was he an option or not? And he walked me down the aisle. Okay, so you're not marrying him. He just plays the role of your dad. And they were the best flower girls. Okay, why are they a package? And he co-officiated the ceremony. I'm surprised she didn't get with the main officiant, actually, at this point. And she played the harp. Okay, is she just an honorable mention, though? Because you didn't list her in your, like, potential suitors thing. And he was a bridesmaid. Okay, I call them brides bros personally when I had a dude in my party, but you know what? Pop off king. And I didn't just marry myself. Wait, is this one of those solo I married myself weddings? Though I did do that. Something else happened that day. Oh God, what? Because it was so unexpected. How could this get more unexpected? And it literally changed everything. I had no idea what a self-wedding would be. That makes two of us. My officiants knew how to pray and listen to life and say yes to the moment. We co-created is just what I needed, and my mind could have never imagined. Comment and marry and I'll send you the— oh my God, no. Is it a course on how to marry yourself? No. The ashwagandha is getting too powerful. What constellation, what Mercury Gatorated to make this happen? Because I want it taken down. And I can't tell if these are like really good friends who are super loyal, who are just like, you know what? It's Lindsay. Just let Lindsay pop off. Or if they're really bad friends who just enable Lindsay or whatever her name is, probably like Sage or Ashtray or something. But you know what? This is a free country. This is the freedom that our forefathers— okay, I don't know if this is what they dreamt of, but this is what they got.
And this is the type of foolishness that they're asking men to show up for. And this is why men leave women alone. This is the stuff. They get mad at men for playing games, for being on the video games, but this is the type of stupid stuff that they playing. Just dumb.
My little brother went to jail. He got convicted of sexual assault and breaking and entering, but it was only because the girl didn't want to get in trouble with her parents and the police. So she lied to the police. Parents were like, hey, what's going on here? They're like, he broke in and tried to rape. What? Oh, he did what? Yeah. His friend of 8 years. And she, you know, they're like, why? Because her parents are like, why is this kid in our house? Like what's up with this? We're in Georgia. We don't have that. And she goes, oh, I didn't know that he was here. So he broke in. Yeah. And why was he naked? Well, he tried to rape me. He what? Like, yeah. So he got breaking and entering, and sexual assault, and one was like a felony, one was like a misdemeanor, and one was a felony to commit a felony. So I think he had like 2 or 3 felonies, and he ended up doing 7 months in jail. Braden kills himself after he gets out of jail.
Oh my God.
And like, dude, me and him had been talking about it. And like, cause I was working through my depression, and so was he. And so he's falsely convicted. He gets out. My mom's a foster parent. He can't live at the house. Sexual assault, they don't care. State of Georgia, you know, they do not play. So he can't live with her.
You registered.
Even though he didn't do it, it got dropped. But you still got convicted. You still, you know, you still got that on your record. Crazy, right? So it's just like, God can't catch a break.
He's dropped?
Yeah. Oh, bro. They by the time we could afford a lawyer, because we couldn't afford a lawyer, it's like $10,000, you know? Mm-hmm. It's like, you know, most people don't have it. I didn't have it laying around at the time. And My mom gets a lawyer. Boom. She was like, wait, how long's he known her? 8 years. That's his friend? Yeah. Oh. She goes, hey, we need you to testify against him. She goes, no, I'm over it. And they go, charges drop. They go, Mr. Builder, you're free to go. What? Yep, you're free to go.
What?
Bro.
Oh, you left that part. I thought it was dropped. That's crazy.
Yeah, they just released him, yeah.
And then it was still on his record, even though it was dropped.
Still that he got arrested and did jail time and all that, even though it was dropped. Still, you know?
And you have to register as a sex offender?
Yeah.
Holy shit, even though it was dropped.
Yep. And dude, right before that, he had gotten into a car accident. This guy hit him at 60 miles per hour. He did two days in the hospital. So like, dude, he was getting concussions. He's trying to be a tough guy, but he never went to the gym and boxed like me. And so he was just getting his head wrung. And then that happens. And he didn't do it. This is his friend of 8 years. And then he gets out. He can't go with my mom, you know, so he's like couch surfing, trying to find a place, trying to figure it out, you know, and then, you know, gets a girl pregnant. The day of his suicide, he gets his palm read. Almost, and then like, he's out of his mind the last day, dude. I don't know what was going on, but he was a good guy. He wasn't a bad guy, you know, just like, sometimes when we have so much emotion, you know, we just don't act right. And so he told this girl, like, hey, there's someone in the back seat. And he like started choking her. She got away from him. She's pregnant, you know, and she's traumatized. And then that night, boom, he goes, sees his kid. He's got a kid at the time. He's like 2 years old, 3 years old. De Niro goes, sees his baby mom, the old baby mom, sees his kid, kisses him, goes to his happy place, which is at a trailer park where he would run around and he'd wring the shirt out like I do, and hung himself on a monkey bar. Crazy.
I'm so sorry for your loss.
Yeah, man, it's crazy.
Modern women, even from a young age, they gonna let you fall on the sword. They gonna let you take the bullet. They gonna let you, what a minute, that's gonna protect and provide. Here, quick, right here. Boom, protect me. I got caught doing something. We both got caught doing something we shouldn't have been doing. And you gonna take it. You gonna take the fall for it. And it'd be one thing, it was like, oh yeah, you know, just make up any other story besides that. Oh, well, you know, he just my friend, you know, we were smoking drugs. I don't know. We were smoking weed. Sorry about that. And then you get grounded, he get grounded. What? I don't know. Community service, I don't know. But you decide to go to the worst. The worst. All right.
I created a whole bunch of stories in my head.
What were they?
That he was having sex with someone else there.
Okay. Was he?
No.
No. So when you told yourself a story, he was having sex with someone else there, did you pick one of them, or did you picture all those women like went off?
One specifically.
One specific one. So notice there's a very specific trigger for her. She saw them going into a room together in her head. Did they actually go in that room?
I don't think so.
And so you pictured that, and when you pictured that, what were your thoughts? What were your feelings?
Actually relief, in a sense of now I really have a reason to end the relationship. Like I've caught him. It's done.
Did y'all hear this?
I needed to end it.
Did you guys hear this? This is how women think. I can catch him, so now I'm relieved. Why is she relieved? Because she's definitely afraid he was going to leave, so she wants to leave first. So she's been looking for a way to justify it in herself so she won't beat herself up. So she won't have to explain to her sisters, why'd you let him go? He's a good guy. You could have turned him into a prince. You know, just enough manipulation and redirection and coaching.
You forgot that men are awful. I posted a video about what the girlies are going to do if we ever hit an apocalyptic situation and like life's never going back to normal. And there are currently almost 7,000 comments of women saying that they would themselves rather than deal with the men out in the world because they know that they would be abused, used, and discarded. Not to mention all the girlies in the comments saying that they would make sure their body was burned, disposed of, like mangled beyond recognition, because even death will not stop men from using our bodies against our will. I know this is grim, but also the girlies are hysterical. And if you would like some funny, girly, dark humor, I highly encourage you to go.
First of all, why are we so goddamn dramatic as women? Just first of all, right off the bat, we need to calm down. Second of all, oh my God, like, okay, out of those comments, let's assume maybe 1,000 of those 7,000 actually felt that way. I feel really bad for those 1,000 because first of all, that should not be your experience with men. I'm very sorry that that's your experience with men. However, to the other 6,000 that's just following the crowd and just, oh, men are so awful. As my friend Haidumi here said, y'all are flicking your beam to smut, to violent books. Every time there's a sexy serial killer out here, y'all are making fan videos. I say it to women all the time and somehow I get called a misogynist for it. We need to empower ourselves because let me tell you something. If an apocalypse happened, I'm not killing myself. Hey, you dumb? I'm gonna go team up with the strongest person in my neighborhood. We're gonna lock this shit down and then we're gonna take over together. 2 families. Are nowhere close to that awful that you need to do all that. Can we stop? Especially considering you guys want to be like, well, we're terrified because of what men do to women. What about what women do to children? You know, we're the #1 murderers and abusers of children every single year. Men are out here hurting women, and that's awful. But we're hurting some of the most innocent things on this planet. That came from us.
See, the truth is, if you want to lose a woman in the generation, all you got to do is care about her. That's all you got to do. All you got to do is not sleep around. You know what I'm saying? All you have to do is be husband material. All you have to do is not play games. Be a straight up guy. If you want to lose a woman, communicate. Yeah, communicate. Communicate and communicate well. If you want to lose a woman, show her off. You feel what I'm saying? Show her loyalty. Yeah, if you want to lose a woman, yeah, be kind, be a good guy, be a nice guy. You know, in this generation, if you want to lose a woman, show her you want her and want her only.
My name is Carrie. I'm a personal trainer and powerlifter who lives 4 days a week, and this is what my body looks like. Which means that when I post my workouts on social media, most people assume I'm just starting my fitness journey.
Rightfully so.
I've been working as a fitness professional for 5 years now, and that part still rubs me the wrong way. Because there are so many people in larger bodies moving their bodies.
There's so much to get just animated about here, isn't there? Just a wealth of information from Carrie. Carrie, you sound like a nice lady, but the reason that people assume you're at the beginning of your fitness journey is because you're a morbidly obese woman. The body of somebody that's been in this for 5 years is not morbidly obese. The body of somebody that just started out is potentially morbidly obese. These things just make sense logically. That's why they think you're a beginner. You're also very weak for how big you are. Why do you only squat 135 if you're a power lifter and you're a certified personal trainer? But the thing that just really fucking gets my goat here is the phrasing. They just make shit up. They just make up new shit to avoid the old shit, okay? You're not a person in a larger body. You are obese. You are morbidly obese, okay? We have words that have meanings already. We don't need to redefine and make up new terms in order to skirt reality, okay? The reality is that you're morbidly obese, violently unhealthy. You're not a person in a larger body. You're not in your body. You are your body, okay? It's not like you're this unwilling passenger that you've been fucking damned with this obese body that's just been cast upon you against your will. This is entirely your fault. You're not in a larger body. You have chosen to be morbidly obese.
I was gonna go to bed. I was just gonna go to bed. And then I saw that I had been tagged a bunch in a video, and it's my fault. It's my fault for opening it up.
Somebody something to me. I would like to know why. Champion at Target, a center pleat.
I've never gotten to a comment section faster. I'm on tonight and now my lips don't. Honestly, it's cuter than mine.
I pick them up? Do they come in pink? I hope not. Y'all are stupid. It's the female version of gray sweatpants. It's time to learn ventriloquism. It's in a new Arby's uniform. But where's the clitoris? Oh, they're stupid.
What do men get out of marriage? That's sad. It's sad that people think that. It really is. They get a partner
That gains 25 pounds in the first 5 years.
Men get pretty fat too. I don't know if you've done a comparative analysis on that. They actually end up gaining more weight than their wives do. And who cares?
Men.
How would you know what you get out of marriage if you haven't experienced marriage in the first place?
Why do we have phrases like it's cheaper to keep her?
Pearl, divorce is expensive on purpose to discourage people from getting divorced in the first place.
Why do we have phrases like happy wife, happy life?
Because it's true. Same with happy husband, happy life. I don't want to come home to an angry husband.
Well, that's why she's saying, if you know what men get out of marriage as a married woman, what do they get? What are they getting? Well, men gain weight too, right? But a man has to accept that you've gained weight. But when modern women get tired of a man not being able to provide to her standard, or her just changing and going through life and all that other stuff, she's leaving. She's leaving. She has to choose herself.
You cheated and let another man in my house while I was at work.
Babe,
What?
why is there a for sale sign in our front yard?
Oh, the realtor came over today?
What?
The realtor. I hired a realtor, so...
Why?
Because I found your Tinder.
So you're gonna sell our house?
Yeah, I'm selling your dream house.
Okay,
You know?
don't you think that's something that we need to talk about before doing it?
No, you cheated and didn't talk about it. So why does it matter? Why does it matter? You chose to go find another dude. And instead, I'm the one that's bad for selling the house because we're getting a divorce.
It's not just your house, it's something we need to talk about.
We're not talking about anything, Jenna. This is over. Alright? Do you hear me? It's over. The house will go on the market and I'm gonna get everything.
Okay, and you're...
Hardest marriages for women to leave are often when they are married to husbands who are good guy presenting. And I want to explain this to you because these husbands, they don't yell, right? They don't cheat. They don't disappear. They show up when they're supposed to. They will help if you tell them exactly what to do, when to do it, how to do it every single time, right? They're not necessarily abusive. They're not really chaotic. They're not necessarily scary and having, huge outbursts. They're literally just there. And I think for so many women, this is what makes it so hard to name and so hard to leave, because nothing is technically wrong, right? But nothing is deeply right either.
Every single time a relationship topic comes up, it is the same script. Men are trash, leave him, never tolerate anything. Is that advice though? Is it? Or is it just some unresolved resentment that is looking for company? Y'all are on the internet projecting. Y'all are pushing distrust, breakups, and emotional detachment. For what? Y'all are this miserable? Cause genuinely happy people are secure. They're thriving. They ain't got the time to be campaigning against relationships. Look, not every man is a villain. Not every disagreement is abuse. And not every imperfection is a reason to burn everything down. I'm just saying.
Did you see that video of the woman that went on a hike with a boyfriend and he left her stranded out in the middle of nowhere? So apparently this is something that a lot of men are doing, and it's called an alpine divorce. Men take these women up into the middle of a mountain in the middle of nowhere and tell them that they want to break up with them or they want a divorce. And then they leave them in the middle of nowhere and go home. What? That is terrifying. I've been single for about 16 years now, and everybody tells me that I should be going out there to meet new people. I don't want to meet people if this is who I'm meeting. Honestly, has to be one of the most evil things that somebody could do. I'm not going to do very well if I'm stranded on a hike. Please someone tell me that this isn't true.
Who's doing that? Where? Where are they doing that at? A lot of men? No, they not. By a lot, do you mean like 10 men? Maybe 100? What are they doing that at? They gonna take me out in the woods and leave me there. Do you even live around woods? Modern women a lot of times concern themselves with something that they not even close to.
Hi.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi, what's your name?
Andre.
Hi, it's nice to meet you. How are you?
I'm good. How you doing?
I'm doing great. That's good to know. You're cute. Can I get your number?
How old are you?
I'm 19.
Yeah, you too young for me.
Well, like, what's your Yahoo? MySpace?
Huh?
What's your MySpace? Facebook? AOL?
I look that old?
A little bit.
Day after day, seems like I push against the clouds. They just keep blocking out the sun. It seems since I was born.
Just say it.
Say what?
I'm sorry. 2 words. End this.
For what?
For the tension. For today. For us. Just keep the peace.
Peace built on a lie isn't peace.
You're being difficult. Stubborn. You always have to be right.
I don't need to be right. I need to be honest.
Honest? So I'm the problem now?
You crossed a line. Now you want my apology to erase your discomfort.
It's not that deep. It's just awkward. Fix it.
An unearned apology is just a down payment on future disrespect.
Wow, you really believe that?
I've lived it. If I apologize when I'm not wrong, I teach you a lesson. Pressure works on me.
So you'd rather let this ruin everything?
Truth doesn't ruin relationships. Lies do slowly.
I just want us to be okay.
We can be okay without me surrendering my self-respect.
So you won't say it?
No.
Unbelievable.
My peace doesn't come from your comfort. When you're ready to talk honestly, I'm here. If someone needs a lie to feel calm, they don't want peace. They want control. Don't trade your integrity for quiet. Quiet bought with self-betrayal becomes a habit. You can lose a relationship and still keep your dignity. But if you lose your dignity, you'll spend years trying to remember who you were.
If feminists had their own country, would they survive?
Absolutely not. I think they would eat each other.
Why wouldn't they survive?
The thing about feminists is they actually hate women. They try to hide under this disguise of like, oh, we love women, but they really want to be men, but then also hate men because they're jealous of them. If you just get a bunch of feminists in a room, like I said, I feel like they'll just all start attacking each other. There will be a moment where they do find a disagreement, and the only way that they'll be able to go on is to be violent. That's what they do.
I'm a CEO of a quite profitable IT company. Oh, I did some recruiting. The whole thing is girls are usually quite lazy. They're just not that good programmers. Sorry, but that's true, honestly. They just don't want to get their hands dirty to do the job. And when I tried to do some recruiting, I intentionally wanted to recruit women. And at the end, I failed to do so. Do you want to know why? Because most of those girls were usually just cheating, and they were just not good programmers. At the end, I had to recruit boys. And that's why I think the whole talk about let's recruit more women is bad, because at the end, you're recruiting worse programmers. At the end, your company is going to suffer. You're gonna lose some money. I honestly don't see girls staying up until late at their office and working that often. No, it's usually boys staying there. Why? I don't know.
Respect and appreciation is always better than love, especially how love is defined today. If she doesn't respect and appreciate you, she doesn't love you. Way too many viral short videos going around of old couples being asked how long they've been married and the secrets to a long marriage. The woman always talks about how he puts up with her moods, and way too many men saying things like, I just keep my mouth shut. Longevity of a marriage is not an indicator of a happy, healthy marriage. The question we should be asking is, what is the secret to a healthy, happy marriage, not a long marriage? Maybe a long marriage is nothing but cowards afraid to start over. And in these videos, the men always come off as being old simps who gave up on life a long time ago. Nothing but beaten down old men suffering from learned helplessness. Fuck that shit. Be married to your mission, fellas. Be married to your mission.
Men should never argue with women.
And it's not about power, it's about understanding. Arguments means two people trying to win. Understanding means two people trying to connect. Men who argue with women lose the point because women don't communicate to compete. They communicate to be heard, to feel safe, to feel respected. When woman is upset, she's not asking for debate. She's asking for presence. She's asking for patience. She's asking for emotional clarity. Arguing turns her into opponent. Listening turns her into partner. Strong man doesn't raise voice. He raises standard. He doesn't win the argument. He protects the relationship.
Once again, it sounds great until it doesn't. Until it doesn't. What do you think the man is saying in the argument? Well, you're doing this and you want to be heard, but what I'm trying to tell you is I got this problem right here. I got this issue right here. When you're doing this, this is how I'm receiving it. When you're saying this is how I'm feeling. So this is why I do this in return and in turn. This is why I'm doing this. But you don't care about that because y'all just want to be heard. Y'all just want to be validated. You don't care nothing about a man's opinion.
Things guys can do, but girls can't. Ready?
Yeah, let's go.
Why do you keep putting us in front of the camera doing this? What is the point? Things guys can do and girls can't? What? Everything. I can't cook. Girls can do everything that they can. Oh, this is what girls can do that guys can. Yeah. Okay.
This is what guys can do that girls can.
Alright.
Play video games and stuff. Yeah. Fix a car. Cheat. Oh yeah, heavy on the cheat.
All right, thank y'all. Appreciate y'all. Good job. Like, comment, and share.
Now, I haven't given up on women. I still think there's some good women out there. But this video here got me like,
don't push me, cause I'm close to the edge.
Is a man who is willing to take care of you, the kids, and the household, but has no ambition worth staying with.
When you say take care of, what do you mean?
He pays all the bills. He take care of the kids. He step in.
How he do that with no ambition?
No, he got money. I want more.
This mother right here. You know what?
He's complacent.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as you can see, the panel was frustrated. Even this dude Ace Metaphor was frustrated. Even though he's the one who keep telling these women that they can have anything they want and they can chase their dreams, he's the one that put the battery in her back in the first place. But regardless of that, the whole panel was frustrated and they were trying to talk some sense into her, telling her with everything going on, you got a good man at home taking care of everything, and maybe him being complacent is just him there holding down the fort so you can go out and chase after the things that you want to do. They said that and a whole bunch more, and this lady wasn't trying to hear none of that. The only response she had for all of that was,
I make my own money. I make more than him.
Ooh.
Right?
And you said he pays all the bills?
Yeah.
And you make more money?
So this man is paying all the bills, helping out with the kids, taking care of the house, but because she makes more money than him, she feels she can do better. That right there is the scary part with women. Because the fact is, with some women, you will never make them happy. There is nothing you can do. It is not your fault. They will always want something else. They can't help it. It is a part of who they are. How hard you're working or how hard you're trying, none of that is going to matter. They will always need something else. It will always be something else. It will always be something else that they feel they deserve. And of course, this isn't all women. There are some women out there who can handle this, but this is very common with most women. And when it comes to money or her making a little more money than you, that's even worse. If they're making a certain amount of money, they just want you to make more, regardless what you're doing on the back end. They just want you to make more. And it just sucks because it sounds to me like she has a good dude doing all the things that she needs done. And trust me, she is going to mess it up and she's going to go out there and chase after what every other woman is looking for, a man with money, but she's going to give up a man with principles, values, and morals. And only then she will learn her lesson. It just sucks for some men out there to hear stuff like this because this is what a lot of us are afraid of. We are afraid of giving our all to somebody just for her to get a raise or she find a new job and now she's making more money and now all of a sudden you're no longer her husband. You are just some peasant in her house. I know this isn't all women, but it is a lot of them. And there are a lot of us men out there who just don't want to end up with one of these. But anyway, leave your thoughts on the video. Appreciate you watching. See you next time.
Legally, can she sell the ring?
Selling my engagement ring that I only got to wear for 3 months.
I'm a Hollywood lawyer with over 16 years of experience. Follow me if you want more everyday legal rules like this one. Here's the legal beef. In most states, an engagement ring is a conditional gift. The condition is the wedding. If the wedding doesn't happen, the ring usually has to be returned to the person who bought it. Not sold, not kept out of spite, returned. It usually doesn't matter if the breakup was messy. It usually doesn't matter if he cheated. And it usually doesn't matter who called it off. No wedding means the condition failed, and legally, the ring should be returned.
But once again, do you think that modern women play by the rules? Do you think that people enforce these rules? No. Modern women are thieves. They're thieves. They don't think they are, but they're freaking thieves.